Hi guys, welcome to Catching Heaters Part 3, and today we're going to be catching heaters as always, like I've been doing a lot, because that's what you guys want. So we're going to an ascending server, and we're going to try to hunt some heaters right now. I decided to click the first server that's very suspicious. I am literally listening to music while I am making this video, so I hope you guys really enjoy my music taste. If the song sounds hideous, I just want to tell you this. It's because of YouTube's copyright. I am joining the place where there is more members. So, looks like there's nothing wrong here. I guess I got into a weird server. I got into like a Russian server. Now, I am not skipping servers in this video because if you keep watching, you realize that this server is crazy. I decided to do a tip which one of my fans recommended in the comment section, that they said, oh, you have to glitch through with prey. I thought about it and I'm like, maybe there are some smart heaters out there. So I decided to try it out, and turned out that all the heaters here are kind of stupid. But these songs literally sound so hideous with the tremble thingy. Can you guess this song? Just by the audio, cause yes. Okay, so I guess that's not true, because again, these heaters in Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition is dumb. Basically, they just have no IQ. If you guys haven't seen it, I've caught these two heaters literally like mating right now. Not only this is the first ever server that is filled to the brim with people who do private roleplays and heaters. I do not have the problem with the people who do private roleplays. I do have the problem with the people who like to name themselves random server, like a dead server with another player name, just to have sense. These two, they literally have like weird ass names. Like one of them is named Signa. Okay, one of them is literally named Signa. And like whenever I'm inside TC, they're just sitting here, like staring at me like FNAF animatronics. So obviously I do them personally. I put in hello. I am just going crazy by this one series, especially the fact that I am literally catching not only heaters but also online daters. I'm gonna give a little hint to this video. We will end up finding ODers. We not only found heaters, but we also found some ODers right now, which is honestly crazy. So then this person, I'm gonna name them Frosty the Snowman. They were like, hey, anyone speak English? And I'm like, I was the only one who speaks English, by the way. Like, this entire server is Russian. Like, everyone is just, I don't know, they're just Russian, okay? This is literally like them at their computer. Guys! So then they replied with the gasping emoji. They replied with, I feel like this is who's right now. I feel like she replied with a gasping emoji. I obviously disappeared into editor because they kept batting me. They kept like side-eyeing me. They kept staring at me. And yeah, I just realized more and more what's just going on in the server. The server is very iconic. I don't know if I should trust Frosty this entire mission, because this entire mission we were searching for heaters with Frosty the Snowman. It's just that Frosty the Snowman kept saying, oh, they're humping right now. And I'm like, yeah, are they actually humping? She's like, yes, they are. And then she said, no. Which is just gonna be the future, okay, guys? So this is Frosty the Snowman. I'm obviously leading her the way to the heaters. I told her, be a kid and obviously be as camouflaged as possible. I also wanted her to leave the little clan, because they obviously will know that you're there. We found the heaters, okay? I feel like these are heaters. I don't know if they're private or heaters, but he's like, oh yeah, we found the heaters. No, these are not the heaters. Never mind, bro. These are not heaters. These are clearly like role players, I guess. They're just matching, or they're just doing some weird shit. If they are doing a heat RP, which probably they're not, I'm hoping they're not, then you just have their username there, but they're not doing anything bad. They're just laying down. Usually heaters tend to be very active, tend to be more alert for some reason. Coming from an Eds heater myself, I used to be a mater in Wolf's Life 3, and I used to be very active, trying to keep the eyes off of me, like trying to look less suspicious. But now I just don't do it anymore. I just sit here and I just, will play in Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition, obviously. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue our epic search, speeding it up. Turned into editor and went invisible, obviously, because when you go in editor, they like to show your last location, and I like stalking heaters that way. If I would have had spectator mode, y'all, if I would have been on PC and I had spectator mode, this will be so much easier, because all I'll do is sit there in the barn and just chase the heaters around in spectator mode and easily expose them. But no, y'all, I'm obviously immobile because I'm a brokey. Then that's when I realized that this cat wasn't the heater. This was Frosty the Snowman. The dude ran away like Lightning McQueen. The reason why I sped this up is because I'm currently interviewing her right now, and the boy ran away, but then he's here. Then he is just here, and it's just a little awkward. Obviously, here's me just exposing their usernames. Just no, not that. That's Frosty. But that's their username. If you see Sigma and the dollhouse girl, okay, those people you have to like report them. If not, I will murder your family. No scam. I am literally speeding this entire massive portion of just us chasing these two heaters because the crazy part is gonna happen. Obviously, I like to speed up the video sometimes whenever the crazy part is about to happen because I just like it, you know. I want to get to the core, more interesting part. For some reason, they always like the interesting part tends to be at the end. I don't get why. None of this is like staged, okay? These are just all random people. I don't know. I literally have no friends in this account other than my main account, so it really this is just not staged, okay? Like, this is not staged. Who the hell would stage a T video? Anyway, here we are at Wind Clan, and these are heaters plus ODers, okay? That's my opinion only. I feel like they're ODers. OFC, I went straight to clearly see their username, and they literally did this in their main account. If this is your main account, if you think of ODing in your main account, you're crazy. Like, you're crazy, okay? You're crazy. So then she's like, I'm gonna interview them. That's what Frosty says. I didn't interview them. The reason why I don't like interviewing heaters is for one great reason. Because they are weird and because they like to lie. Okay? Coming from an Ed heater myself. So obviously I told this girl they're obviously online daters. I asked her, do you know what an older is? Older stands for online dater in Roblox. And she's like, oh yeah, I clearly know. You do not know what the hell's an online dater, girl. Anyway, she interviewed them and she told me, oh, that these are friends in real life. These are an actual gay couple in real life because, again, they're both boys. And I'm like, I feel like they're not. I feel like they're not an actual gay couple. Like, not an actual gay couple, but like an actual real life. Like, literally no in real life. They clearly don't. And they're also mating, alright? They're like dancing around, they're mating. I don't know what's going on. The way that he goes on top of him is kind of suspicious. I don't know, it's just me. I could have not reported these two, but I had a feeling that they were not only on my video. See, I feel like the other guy that's dancing to him, like going, oh, my babe is gonna go see me. He is clearly a minor. And the other dude is clearly a grown-ass man. What I'm trying to say is that these guys are groomers, okay? One of them has to be a groomer. So she's like, oh, but these guys clearly know real life. They're just like expressing each other's love. And I'm like, no. There is a lot of proof backing up that they are online daters and that one of them is a groomer. Number one, the other one is literally venting, okay? Like, they vent to him, and the other dude is not saying anything back. They're not telling him anything. He's like, okay, do you want to go to Diaz? And, like, all of that. The second thing is that as soon as they saw us, they started panicking, which is, like, literally weird behavior. Because if you break into, you know, like a rogue RP or like a fairy tale RP or like any other private role plays that is like normal, they wouldn't panic because they know that you're spectating. You're not going to join the private role play. You're obviously spectating the private role play. And she's like, they're dating in real life. They're dating in real life. They are not dating in real life. This is straight to the point. If they would have been dating in real life, this wouldn't be their behavior, okay? Like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna go to DS, I'm gonna go like this, I'm gonna go like that. They wouldn't join Warrior Cats Ultimate Editions who literally have like a random heat role play. And number two, I feel like these two, at least one of them has to be a woman. One of them has to be a woman because 99% of the freaking boys, and I've been noticing it, 99% of the boys that just like for some reason exist tend to be anti furries. Not like not like in a rude way, okay? I mean, if they are indeed boys, then I'm sorry for saying this, but a lot of the boys tend to be anti furries. They tend to really hate furries. They tend to get death threats. So no gay couple would go to Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition. And if they would, then just don't get so offended in my comment section. But this is my point. I have been noticing this, okay? So, like, this is just my opinion, just to not get offended. But this couple is clearly online daters. They're clearly ODers, okay? At least one of them has to be a girl in an alt, aka the one that looks the most brokest possible. Has to be a girl, or has to be a groomer, or has to be anything weird, okay? But she has to be a girl. There has to be one of them that has to be a girl, because coming from an ex-mater, I used to pretend to be a boy. I literally have an alt account. I pretend to be a boy to get maters. If you don't know what maters are, they're people who just do not admit doing heat RPs. They're like, oh, I hate heaters. I hate heaters. I'm starting to put my own definition for maters. I hate heaters. And they keep saying it. They keep saying it. And they do heat. They like mate. And then they use it as an excuse. They use it love as an excuse. And if you do not have the avatar according to your gender, they will unfriend you because they think that you are not the same gender as them. And basically, they just bait each other like that. So, yeah, that's what has been going on. I remember one day creating an alt account, but creating an alt account, a lot of alt accounts to go to Forgotten Worlds and literally like mate. Well, I could go on about the possibility that this couple is not a gay couple, but secretly an online straight couple. I am actually gonna call this the end of the video, as literally there's nothing else to do. Everyone left. This girl is sitting here just making her morph, just minding her own business. Bye, guys.